Use the approved poses if you wanna be a memer. Peace sign, bunny ears, fake wiener.
How the feck are ya, hosers? Galactic Criminal here. Today we've got a bunch of whores from Canada.
They're called HORCRUX. HORCRUX, you dumb fucking asshole. I swear I don't even know why I bothered.
HORCRUX. About a year and a half ago, I reacted to these whores, their song Outsider. I ended up loving that shit so much, I went ahead and got the fucking album, and that shit was also awesome. And did I mention they're Canadian? Now a whole bunch of you fucking cucks have been letting me know they got a brand new single and video out, so let's take a look. HORCRUX, Linger. 1, 2. Oh. Oh. But dudes, like, what if I had my shirt off? You know? Really? Like, what if I had my shirt off, though? Canada! I mean, I don't even know where to start with this shit. Dude, I will say, though, I have noticed an improvement. The Dark Mark was a fantastic album, but this track, to me, just by itself, has me excited. Has me definitely excited to see what else you motherfuckers have been up to. By the way, Wormtail on the Dark Mark, that was my favorite song. Just a fucking solid fucking metalcore track. Dude, 10 out of 10 would listen again. Just so many elements that I've spoken about before within this track that's just, it's what got me fucking into the band in the first place. A lot of really cool fucking change-ups, dude. Some really cool differentiation in the fucking, in the timing and in the fucking, and in the pacing of the track. Yeah, and some variation in the vocals. Some good highs, mids, and lows. And I think his lows were featured a lot more on this track than I remember hearing from the Dark Mark. Oh, they're like, he definitely had some cool lows, like leading up to, like, toward the end of the track. But when they hit just the one moment where he's just, it was so fucking cool and deep. I was just, oh my god, I loved it. I mean, and you think that could be like the best part of the entire track, but no. I will say my absolute favorite part of this fucking track was the breakdown toward the end. Just the fucking, I've said this before as well. Just the weight of like the absence of noise in between those strikes, dude. It's just, oh, it's the heaviest fucking shit ever. You can have the most brutal fucking blast beats and shit like that, dude. But if you set up a fucking drop moment like that, and you do it well, you time it well, it's just, there's nothing like it. Now, I said before that I was noticing some improvements within this song, and I think it has to do mostly with songwriting for me. Now, like, Dark Mark had some really cool melodic stuff. There was some very much interesting stuff going on in that album, which is why it stays on my phone even to this fucking day. But on this fucking song, it opened up with like a piano or keyboard sounding melody, which was a very cool melody, I thought, to open up into the track, which turned into like a melodic riff that they used, but I feel was also permeated throughout the rest of the track, through all the rest of like the riff structure and shit like that. I felt like that melody, that moment was kind of like peppered in throughout the rest of it, even like how like heavy and just like sort of genty the fucking guitars and everything sounded. It also, like, I feel kind of like either like followed that melody or followed the rhythm of that melody. It's just a very, very cool and interesting thing that I feel I picked up within this. And I mean, I gotta say it, the speed. Even though a lot of this track was very rhythmic, they did have a couple of speed moments that I think were used sparingly, but very well. You know, this could have been, like, if this thing was just that fast all the way through, the taka-taka-taka, all the way through, I would have been happy with that. I could have lived with that. You know, even if those moments were a bit longer, could have lived with that. But I feel that the way that they were used, also, like I said before, song structure-wise, I think it was a very smart choice. So you could get to that speed and that aggression, you know, but kind of fall back on a more rhythmic sound. I really, really, really enjoyed that. So, could you say I have a bit of a bias because they're Canadian? Yeah, you probably could, but if you heard the same thing that I just did and you don't feel the same way that I do, well, then you can go and fuck yourself. But hey, if you didn't like it, or you liked it, let me know what you thought in the comments below. Of course, there will be a link in the description for this video, so you can go ahead and watch it for yourself. Full screen for audio and get the full experience. And as always, have yourself a fantastic evening.